Well, I've taken away the door that goes from the new end into the old bathroom. I had done it to stop the draft coming through, but it's also stopped all of the dust and crap from when I took down that torchis above the party wall. All of the torchis over at this side has fallen into the old bathroom, so I'm going to have to clear all of that up, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. So the torchis came from up there. So you can see the top of the wall plate separating the barn from the new end. And all of that timber structure that you can see up there, that's what the torchis was stuck to. And you can still see a little bit of torchis left up there, which I suppose by rights I ought to go and hack off. Better now than later. All right, and then once that's down, I'll shovel up, I'll separate all of this, the lath, wooden lath from this, and shovel all of this up and put it into bags, get ready to dispose of it. And then I can probably take my diamond saw and cut a line in the cement floor along the back here, so that when Carl comes to smash up this toilet block to return it to being a barn, the cut line in the concrete floor should allow the concrete slab underneath here to be pulled out without affecting the walls. That's the plan anyway. So let me get on and do that last bit of torchis up there. Right. Well, here we are upstairs, and I'm going to take down that last little bit of torchis that's really in behind there. In order to get to it, I need to stand on my trusty hop-up, which at the moment is over the stairwell. I know it's not brilliantly safe, and I won't step back into the thin air, so hopefully it'll all be okay. I'll put you on a tripod and you can watch. Hopefully I survive. What could possibly go wrong? a lot of rubble to clear up on the floor here. And there's even more on the other side, which has fallen into the barn side. So I better get on and do that, really. only removed a tiny bit of my pile. I have 5 relatively heavy bags. So I'll take these downstairs, maybe get some more bags. Maybe I'll do this another day. There's other things that are less strenuous to do, like measuring. Anyway, see you in a bit. Well, here we are, back in the old bathroom. So you've seen me taking the plasterboard, polystyrene off the wall, clearing it all out. Now, having done all that torchis removal upstairs, this is all full of lath and torchis. Yuck. So I'm going to collect up all of the bits of wood, take those outside, and then I think I might just load this into a wheelbarrow, because when Carl comes to do the digging, he's just going to bury all of this spare dirt. Maybe I'll do that. Let's get the wood first. There's no sense in making this too pristine, because Carl's going to knock all of this, that wall and that wall down, because the concrete blocks, breeze blocks, which we used to form this old bathroom, they're going, as is the concrete slab. So I just want to clear this floor tidy enough so that I can put the concrete saw along the edge and along the edge there, so that they can, the floor will separate neatly from the wall, hopefully. I've got to go in this corner here, so you won't be able to see me. So you might as well just go off and make a cup of tea. I'll finish off this bit, and then you can have a look and see what I've done. I'll switch you off. Well, here we are, in the old toilet bathroom thing. So it's all shoveled out. And you can see that there's a sort of a joint, just this side of the actual wall, a sort of a joint with the poured concrete floor. And the same thing happens along here. I don't know what that is, but what I'll probably do is run my concrete saw, which is there, with a 35 centimetre blade on it. If I run that down the edge of that joint, hopefully we can separate the concrete floor from the from anything that's glued or adhered to the wall. And the same thing at the join. I just dropped one of the lights and pressed the pause button on the camera, so I hope you'll excuse me if I end the video here today. Hope to see you again soon.